But let me get there, though. Yeah. To be fruitful and multiply. All right. Being fruitful and multiplying is having sex. The fruit that was on the tree is what you eat. Read it again. You may freely what? What verse you at again? Read the 16th verse, brother lawyer.
Genesis 2:16. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that ye eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt surely die.
Thy shall surely die. So it was something you eat. Right? And I'm going to show you what was on the trees. Right? That was in the garden through the precepts in the Bible, so that you don't have to go into anything else concerning the fruit that was in the garden. Right? Let's see what the fruit does. All right. Let's get it. You read Revelation 21? Get Genesis 3. And then after we answer you according to the Bible, I'm going to need to know according to what did someone get having sex out of the... How did someone relate sex to the fruit that was in the garden? After we show you what it's not, you understand, and you get that understanding, you'll know what to stay away from. All right? Go to Genesis 3. Let's see what the fruit was. And hold that and get Genesis 21. Revelations 21. Yeah. Get Genesis 3 and Revelations 21. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. We have some fairly new, so I'm going to answer a few of these questions tonight. All right? Start at the first verse. Genesis 3 and 1 through. Go ahead.
Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
We may eat of the trees of the garden. Read.
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, Ye shall not eat of it.
You cannot eat what's in the midst of the garden. Read.
Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For the Most High doeth know that in that day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open.
Your eyes shall be open. Now the serpent is giving Eve an insight on what this fruit is. Read.
And ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Now that would have nothing to do with sex. That would have something to do with knowledge. Now you know good from evil. Knowledge means to know. So now the serpent is giving her information that the Most High did not give Adam. Read.
Verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
It was good for what?
That the tree was good for food.
What is food? Food is something you eat, brother. You see that? It was food. Read.
And that it was pleasant to the eyes.
It was pleasant to the eyes. Read.
And the tree to be desired to make one wise.
It did what?
And the tree to be desired to make one wise.
Sex does not make anyone wise. See, but the fact that you wasn't in the garden, you don't understand the power of the fruit that the Most High put in the. Now listen to me. See, but this is where you go off at. You go off with start going into things that the Bible haven't revealed to you. You wasn't there. Neither was I. So we can only go by what the Most High gave us. That there was a fruit that you can eat. Now we understand that also in this garden there was a tree of life. And as long as man eat of this fruit, you would be immortal and never die. That's something else you don't have on this side. And the Most High put angels in front of the garden to block the entrance so that man could not get back in it. So what you're trying to do is rationalize with what we have on this side of the garden with no knowledge of what was in the garden. So there's no way you can do a physical comparison to what we have on this side because we have no entrance into it. You shouldn't even rack your brain with it. What you should do is just accept what the Most High said it is in the Bible so that you don't go off. Because the Bible never said, I don't know how someone got sex from food. Unless you sat there and started philosophizing and going into something that the Most High haven't revealed to us. Because what he revealed to us, go to Revelation 22. Because we know that in the kingdom, the Most High will give us the tree of life again. You understand? So I'll show you what that tree is. To let you know it's actual food. When Christ come back, he's going to open that entrance again. That's how we will be immortal. The nations will live 1,000 years with no pain or nothing because they'll have entrance to the same tree. So no. The fruit that was on the tree had nothing to do with sex. It was actual food. And when she ate the food, she knew that she was naked. She knew things that the Most High didn't tell mankind. So this food was different than the food we have. Now you can relate it to some degree. There's certain foods you can eat even on this side that enhances your memory,